Good day, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Bash King. I'm an experienced trader for over 4 years in this trading industry. I've at least acquired enough experience to share with you. If this is the first time you're coming to this channel, you're coming across this channel, please like, subscribe, and support this channel. My goal is to share my experience, my challenges, and solution to those problems I've encountered over the years in this industry. So, and to help others that are struggling traders like me when I started 4 years ago, so that they'll find profitability either quicker and faster. And you know the way how difficult things are, so I want to use this medium to help other people struggling to start. All right, so now today I want to share my story on how I found profitability. So it may relate to some of you. Well, if it relates to any part of the story that relates to you, please drop your comment down. All right, so let's begin. So in each of my story, it is very long, but I'm going to summarize it. So, but into three parts. So in each part, there's a lesson I learned, which is very important that you include it in your trading journey. It will help you immediately, quicker, immensely. So now the beginning. From the beginning, I started late 2019. That is when, during the time of Corona COVID-19 outbreak, during that time we were locked down at home. I just finished serving then. I think yes, I just finished serving then. I finished the university then. I finished my serving then. So I was at home searching for ways of making money. So one fateful day I went out and I met a friend of mine that we did the same secondary school. So she told me that, what are you doing? I said, I'm just nothing new, nothing much, nothing, just looking for a job. Even teaching job is a problem, right? So I'm just doing teaching lesson to kids. You know how it is now. So she said, have you come across forex trading? I is a very good online skills that you can learn and you can invest your money. If you cannot do it, I have someone that you can just give 5,000 or 10,000 naira. It will do that for you. So I said, all right, I'll make a research on it. Then I don't really believe in all these online things like that. But since I'm seated at home doing nothing, I said, all right. So one day I was just browsing online, just checking things like that. So in our WhatsApp group, the Coppers group, there was one somebody that just sent a message that he's teaching forex trading, and I just recalled, wow. A friend of mine told me that something about that. That was when I said, okay, let me join his group and see what he's saying. So he introduced the group like that for around 7 days. So and I found interest. It was very interesting. So what I did was, the money I was saving from lesson like that, I used it to, because he told us to buy his course if we want more like that. He just gave us a kind of preamble, like just an opening like that on small introduction to forex trading. So I found interest. So I accumulated all my money I've saved, like I think 20,000. Then you know how difficult it is. So I paid for his course, and so immediately I paid for his course. I was looking for money while I was learning for 2 3 months. So I invested money, and you know the way it is. I put money, I blew it, then I'll wait for 1 2 months again, save money, because then my lesson I'm paid just 15,000 naira. That is it, 15,000 naira for a month. So when I save up to like 2 months, then I'll just carry like 20,000 naira. 20,000 naira then was around like $30 to $40. Yeah. So I will invest again and I'll blow it like that. It was so difficult to put it. So now that was how I began. So now what happened is, this is the lesson I learned. For the first thing is that I need to learn these skills. There is something happened, there is a problem somewhere. So I said, okay, let me keep on learning. So I stopped trading again after blowing like 3 to 4 accounts. I stopped trading because looking for the money was not easy. So then this person was giving us signal initially. All right, so this is it. So I decided to learn more. I learned for like a year. So this person, we were not, it was not, I could not even chat him again for a while. We could not even reach him again. This first person I bought his call, that was my first mentor then. So I just decided to go online, and I was researching. During then I came across some top traders, like Nick Sean, like Raja Banks, like Happy Forex, like Jeffrey Benson, Swaggy C, and Trading Addict. A lot of them, I was just learning strategy upon strategy. It was not easy. So I will learn this strategy, I will try it, I will start winning, then I'll start losing again. I'll learn this one, I'll learn this one. But all this strategy, I did not buy any courses because I don't have money at all. I was just struggling. So then I just keep on trying. So I was full. Then I started following this person live classes like Raja Banks. I was watching the way he was analyzing live trade, and I appreciated it then. But then after a while I realized his strategy was simple understanding, but then I don't really have psychology then on how to trade his strategy. So I also was able to save money while I was studying online. I was just going on demo. So I was just demo trading. So what happened then? I just carried some money and I put in my account, and the same thing again. I lost the money like that. So what happened next again? I now said, all right. So what is the problem now? I said, okay, let me just continue learning from others. I switched to strategy, and then I was following other people's strategy then online, like Swaggy C's, all those small video clips like that. Since I can't buy the course with Benson, I could not buy the course then. I wish I could, but I could not then. So I was just learning based on trial and error, and that is very difficult. It's important you get the knowledge from a good source. Any trader that you know is profitable, so you can learn from that person, is very important because you need the knowledge. So that's one lesson I learned. I need the knowledge. So then this mentor of mine came back and informed us that he's back. He was on a meeting, something like that. So I said, all right. So he said he had one strategy that will help us, we will never lose again. So I was so happy. So I went on and I borrowed money from my sister. So I borrowed money close to $200 then, and during that time we started the strategy. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins, and I ended up blowing the account again, because the strategy is you will not put stop loss. After your analysis, you allow it to play out. If you get like 5, 10, 15 pips, you close your profit, but you can hold drawdown. As far as it did not blow your account, there is hope. You will be hoping it will come back. So during the I was so emotional though. Me, I'm a kind of emotional being, because I struggled to get my money, and I even borrowed this money. So I can't, my body will be shaking when I'm in deep drawdown of $30, $40, $50, $100. But when it is profit, $5, $10, I'll be closing. So I don't really understand. I was so confused. I know in me that something is going wrong there. So that was a CPI news, and I was buying while the market was tanking. So I was trading gold, and it went over 1,000 pips. I blew the account, and that 1,000 pips, I think it was 2 to 3 days. Like, I was holding drawdown, I ended up blowing it. So now what happened again? Next again, I continue. I stayed for a while. I cried a lot. So what happened again? The next again, I was able to get one job like that with one NGO, with one of my boss. I appreciated it because that was the first time I paid 150 in a month. And as a Nigeria guy now, was feeling myself 150,000. Although the work was hectic now, but it was rewarding. I was able to save money. So I saved a lot of money, and a sister of mine just helped me with little money. So this time around, I'll say, okay, no, because of what happened, I can't invest all my money into this thing again. What I will do is, let me look for a business. Then the money I'm getting from that business that will give me daily returns, I'll use it and be funding my account. That was the idea. So what I did now, because I'm scared, I'm very fearful then, I'm very fearful. But once you face danger, when there is no way out, with experience, with time, you understand that fear, you'll be able to manage it. So that was it. So that was what happened then. So I carried the money and I bought a car, a fairly used Honda car, because I wanted to start doing Uber business then with the car. So when I'm getting small money, I'll be putting it in my trading account. So then I'll be relaxed. That fear will not be there. So I ended up buying a car. After a month, the engine of the car knocked down. I just started working for just a week and the engine knocked down. And I went to ask, the engine was around 250,000. I had nothing. I think I just worked for like 2 to 3 days. That was all. I was able to only get like 10 to 15,000. So and now the car is requesting for over 350,000. The engine was 250,000 with other parts of the car, some tires, some other things like that. It was around 350,000. So I I had no money. I said, okay, since now I borrowed this money, I have to pay back, and I don't know when I will get this one. And the contract job I'm doing stopped during that time. So what happened again? I just say, all right, let me just sell the car. I sold the car for 450,000. You see, from there I lost 550,000 in just a month buying a car. So that's what I said. I learned this lesson that which business you go, you will lose, you will find difficulty. You just have to gain the experience before you succeed in every business. You must be patient in anything you are doing. So that was the second lesson I learned. I learned that anywhere I go, the losses will follow you. That is the challenges of life. You can't plant a seed inside a refrigerator. You will plant a seed under the soil, under the dirty soil. You put manure, organic manure, whatever. Rain will fall on the seed, breeze, wind, lightning, everything. That is when the seed will germinate under that stressful condition. So you can never escape trials and challenges and losses in life. They will make you stronger. Check every company, all those companies. Check the history of Elon Musk before he became successful in SpaceX. Check the history of Warren Buffett. You check all those top people you see today. They have accepted losses and trials. They are able to overcome them. They know it is part of life. That's why they succeed. That is it. So I learned that even if I run away from this thing, so the remaining money I invested in trading again. I said, okay, this time around, let me try this strategy again, because that's the only strategy that at least I'm thinking, okay, if this person said truly it works, let me give it another try. And I funded 450,000 naira again. Inside that was around $400 then. All right. So around $400. So what happened again during the Ukraine war? Price of gold was going up and I was selling. And according to strategy, you don't close because you don't want to accept loss. I don't understand that the strategy. It was not a no loss strategy. It was don't accept loss at all. And you must learn to accept losses in the market, because there are days of wins, so there must be days of losses. There are days that you will wake up, everything is going fine. In short, even no matter how well you are, there are sad days, there are happy days. Not every day is what? Christmas Day, right? All right. So what next again? I blew the account during that time, so I was so confused. After 1.5 years of saving money again, I used this strategy and I blew the account. I cried, it was not easy. So that was then, and I said, okay, I gave it a break and I said, I'm not doing this thing is not working again. It's not working again. So I gave it a break. So after a while, then I was like, but it's not easy. Will I continue struggling like this? And I'm seeing people still doing well in the industry, and I was like, let me learn. And then I started reading psychology videos, and that was when I understand the problem was risk management. So that's the second lesson, risk management. The first one was what? Be educated. Have the knowledge first before you go in. Then secondly was what, be educated first. Use risk management is very important because losses will come. Now then, after a while, when I came back again, I started teaching again because that's the only job I could get when you have no money. And then I was not having any skills like mechanic, carpentry work, anything, tailoring. It was just pure teaching. That's what I can do. So I was able to save money, and I bought uh Profirm account with one company then. So then after learning, I started using risk management, and I'm going to shout out to what Jeffrey Benson. When I was watching the video, that was when he talked about stacking, the way he was putting his position gradually. So when I implemented that method, also with some strategy I learned from other traders, supply and demand and other strategy, and like that I learned from other most traders like that. So and I was able to a kind of pass the account then. And when I passed the account, that was the happy days I told you. And I used risk management all through. I was able to pass the account. I was funded for 3 good months. I was making payouts. Wow. So I was able to return most of the money I borrowed. I'm under 1 million, and I was able to return back the money of 3 months of collecting my payout, and I was doing pretty well during that time. So after like 3 to 4 months of collecting payout, receiving payout, what happened again? The third thing was I became eager. I want to buy a car now. I want to buy a car. I want to do this thing. I want to do this thing. And I became so much happy, and I felt so overconfident that yes, no, now I cannot lose again. And that was when I made a mistake, and it overcame me, and I lost the funded account then because I was so overconfident. So then that was how I lost that funded account. So but then after I lost that funded account, I realized it was that overconfident. Whatever thing, that was the third lesson I learned, that whatever thing you want to acquire in life, you have to be patient and give it time for it to play out. With time, you will acquire those things. Don't chase all those things. Just chase the success and the grind. Chase the success and the grind. All those things are reward for the hard work. Put in the hard work, the reward will come. That's what I learned. The third lesson: be patient. So that was how I ended up getting another money. I got, I went back again. I started working, doing my teaching, and I got another work, and that was how I started doing trading personal account. I was making some profit here and there. So that is a summary of the story. It is learned, but this is it. So if you are with us up to this moment, if you are with me up to this moment in this listening, thank you so much. So drop your comment, which part of the story relates to you also. And if this is the first time you are joining, please subscribe, like, and share so that many people will be able to gain experience in this business. We also be able to learn and know that you are not alone in this. We are together, and up to today we are still battling with that because we are humans. All the top traders battle with psychology. That's why it's good to always improve yourself. Study hard, read books, and it's essential. And in my next video, I'm going to tell you how I was able to overcome all these till I encountered my profitability finally, because you must able to get the strategy I use. I will tell you the psychology I was the risk management, and I will tell you also how was I able to fight FOMO and fear. So please follow me and let's move this channel. So please like and subscribe and help this channel, please, if you find value. Thank you so much for listening, for waiting, and I'll keep on dropping knowledge, chart breakdowns, and other things to help people struggling. Pure price action, market structure, ICT. I use all these. I join them together because they are important for success in this industry. So thank you very much. Till we meet, and remember, I'm Ken Bash. Please support the channel. Thank you.